Hey, great. Welcome to this live stream. Um, Today, as usual, we are going to write our daily article, and I'm going to show you the exact process. So, in case it's the first time you're joining, on the 1st of April, I committed to write a daily article on Substack. And on day 5, I just told, hey, what if I actually streamed the thing? And that's how we ended up right here. So, our process is pretty simple. So first of all, we are going to draft the piece that we're going to edit tomorrow and release tomorrow. And then we're going to edit the piece that we wrote yesterday and release it today. So that's basically the game plan. So I always like to let my first drafts breathe a bit so that you can actually look at them with fresh eyes. And yeah, that's going to be the process. So the article that we're going to write today is this one. What to do when your Substack isn't growing at all. So this is going to be a Substack, an article that I suppose um, has at least all the chances to perform well on Substack, as long as we can come with some kind of contrarian thing. So then we're going to edit the piece that we wrote yesterday. Cool. That's basically it. So let's just get started. So first of all, every time I am actually writing, I just spend some time on the outline. Again, I'm going to pass this over to chat GPT to actually write the first draft, and then we're going to spend some time editing it. So first of all comes the outline. So what kind of ideas do I want to convey right here? So I'm simply going to dump different ideas, and then we're going to rearrange these. So it's not just about posting your. I forgot to actually start the timer, so I think we're like roughly 2 minutes in. So drafting the piece for tomorrow. It's not just posting in your once a week. Building relationships and interacting, right? I think this would make kind of a good subheader. So you're not writing about, you don't understand the platform rules. I think we should tackle like you overthink. procrastinate, etc. I mean, right now I am literally writing one Substack article every day and posting it, and I do this in less than an hour. And you can actually look at my live streams on YouTube. You actually don't need more than that. So this is an article that performed well, and I think, yeah. I might reuse the same ideas. Yeah. I think we could just rehash these ideas again. Find an analogy that drives the point home of not knowing the rules of where you're posting. I have this note where every platform has its own written rules, right? So the interesting thing is that I can now actually use this idea right here, and if you remember, like a few days back, I actually created this node on the live stream, and now as I'm rereading the notes, it's like if you try to post everywhere at the same time, I just see that this is basically another thought within the thought. Right? At the end, you're trying up to do, okay, so like when posting the same content on different platforms, you need to be aware of the subtleties, something like that. Of each platform, right? You want to go with the platform that matches your personality. You want to go with, like, post on the platform. I'm not sure if I have something like that already. Personality. I don't have anything. So post on the platform you enjoy. That's it. Choose your acquisition channel based on your strength and what you enjoy. That's really it. I'm not going to go too much into the details right here because it's like out of the scope, and right now I'm actually working on my notes rather than working on the content. But this is going to help me help me like kind of have more leverage on the long run. So when posting the same content on different platforms, you need to be aware of the subtlety of each platform, right? That's basically a thought. So basically this goes back to this, right? Choose your acquisition channel based on your strength. Okay, so let me just go back right here and simply link back to every platform has its own written rules. And on posting on, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So cool. Did they really pronounce this Substack? I don't know why, like it just transcribed in just a weird way, but yeah, so then you have the kind of the best way to be stuck or to not grow your Substack is not posting at all. And not posting at all usually comes back to this. Not enough ideas. Not knowing how to express these ideas in a compelling way. Not having or not finding excuses to not write. This sounds terrible. We need to edit that. Finding excuses, like what I call like it's like a productive procrastination, right? All these are internal problems you will need to fix. Okay, so you're not writing about a painful problem. Like you're all over the place. So perhaps you're writing about painful problems, but you're just all over the place. And the internet is just so noisy that if you actually want a chance to get seen, you just need to talk about one thing, but in 1,000 different ways. Okay, so you're not interacting enough. Okay, so now I can reuse the same idea that we used here, which is like don't want to interact. So I'd love it Substack would have a long article recommendation engine like Medium. Okay. So now we have one, writing about the painful problem. You're all over the place. You don't understand the platform. You overthink, procrastinate. You're an introvert. I think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's this one. And this is we're going to lead with, you're trying to monetize too early. And for that, I've written a short form note. I don't know if I saved it or not. Yeah, it's this one, where I basically say that free content gives you more leverage than paid content. Free content gives more leverage, gives you more leverage than paid one, than paid content. I'm going to link this back to free versus paid content, and it's going to be this one, and we're going to also so we can reuse that same idea right here. You're trying to monetize too early. Yeah, and free content gives you more leverage than paid content. That's basically it. Also, let me just also reference this one and the other one. So cool. People can share free content, and getting shares at the beginning is one of the best ways to grow, because it's basically word of mouth. It's free marketing. And shares. Like, let's just, shareability. Word of mouth. Okay, cool. That's basically it. I think we're good to go on this one. So outline took roughly 60 minutes. Took some time, but I was also working on my notes. So yeah. I just get rid of all of this. I just launch chat. So the title is what to do. Okay. Don't know what's going on. ChatGPT is not working. Do I have to write this manually? Okay, let's just try this again. I don't know if this is the app. I'll just see if it works on web or not. roughly 3% of your free subscribers are going to turn into paid subscribers. I'll just get rid of the app. And the interesting thing is like the copy and paste in a browser works better than the one in the app. Yes, um, I really like that. I just wanted to tweak a few things. First of all, is that I made the mistake early on when I was doing YouTube. Is like I was just talking about, okay, like how to build a successful business online, and one day I was talking about testimonials and online courses, and another one I was talking about passive income, and then another one I was talking about Google Trends. Like I was kind of all over the place. And when you're all over the place, you just give the algorithm and the humans actually interacting with your content different signals, so it confuses people, so which makes the thing 10 times harder. And I'm also going to save this to the outline. Um, okay, it really kind of changed that section. I didn't want it to change it that much, so I'm going to do some blending right here. Um, I think this is good, right? On my YouTube channel back in 2020. Um, and in between, I also posted some content about how to build a second brain. Algorithm don't know who to show your content to, and confused people don't subscribe. Yeah, that's been, yeah. So you think you'd be invested? So it doesn't mean you have to write this in post nowhere. Sometimes when you're just getting started, you actually don't know what you wanna write about. So it's okay to start, 3 different projects and just see the one that excites you the most. I remember talking to Derek Hughes on my podcast, and he told me that when he first got started on Medium, he also wrote about investing because that's also one of its areas of expertise. But what really resonated with him and with the audience was simply write about writing. So the interesting thing is that I can actually start mentioning Derek within that article, and perhaps he might gonna share that too. So Okay, what's the next section? Okay, so there is a bit of repetition, but I'm not going to edit this right now. Okay, we're done. I don't know why it's kind of repeating itself. So let's just here conclusion. Okay, I want to tweak it, and I wanted to make this a personal statement that I discovered Substack in 2023, and I thought it could be a platform that could change my life. So I started, laying out an outline. 52. So I remember that day. It was the 1st of January, and I used my second brain to actually outline a year worth of content in like an hour. And then I wrote, I think, 6 or 7 newsletters, and then I abandoned because I didn't see any growth. Right? So this is going to hit hard, basically, because it's kind of a personal story. Um, when was it? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly when this was. Okay, so these are my podcast episodes. These are not my articles. Yeah. So I discovered Substack back in December 2022. And I remember that day of January 1st, 2023, where I sat down. I posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's it. Yeah. I posted 10 newsletters. I think I would need to rewrite the intro, but basically here we have kind of the main ideas. Cool. So now what we need to do is we need to edit the other article. Honestly, I'm hungry. I just want to go for it. And it's breakfast, but I'm screwed with that live stream. So editing space. So I just want to edit this fast. Um, I don't like that introduction. I don't like that introduction. How to attract paying clients. We need to wrap this into kind of a personal story. So, please make it highly personal, and really blaming giving away free value and yeah. I think the end of the introduction here is good. Um, I just don't like the beginning right here. It's like for years I thought the problem was my offer. Answering every question. Yeah. I think like this sentence really hits hard. It's like that, like this is an important thing. Like they will gladly pay for your knowledge, respect your time, and help you um, achieve more freedom. Like it's really like respect your time. It's respecting you, because tire kickers, like they don't respect you. So people tell you to give everything away for free. Um, yeah. Hey, how many ounces does the big Substack cup contain? You know, this thought doesn't make sense right here. 7 yeah. So, um, first, let's just pass it through grammarly. So, now just simply proofread that and why is everything so slow? Ugh. Um, also just some controls right here. Let's just run some variations for. Okay, the thought I want to encapsulate is how to attract paying clients with your content and get rid of tire kickers. I think this is a good headline. But it somehow misses the fact that we want to make we want to attract high paying clients. Like number 10 is also a good one. Like if broke people love your content, you're doing it wrong. Why broke people love your content? Your content attracts freeloaders. Why broke people love your content? What about tired of attracting freebie seekers? Here's what you're doing wrong. Is your content okay, and then okay. Just get rid of this. Okay, now I just publish that. Oh, okay, which means I need to delete. Let's get rid of that. I mean, come on. Um, and like I really don't have. Or here I have stuff here. Daily Substack. We can get rid of that. Let's just see if this helps. Thumbnail. What a pain in the butt. Okay, I just need to fix that. I just need to upload things. Okay, so I just need to do some kind of housekeeping in terms of, because right now I cannot generate the thumbnail. Or I could just use Figma, perhaps. Anyways, we're done with the article, right? It's just like me, like just doing the thumbnail, uploading it, and first of all, I just need to, and I won't necessarily want to show like everything that I have on screen on my computer. So yeah, I'm going to fix this. I'm then going to publish it, and that's it. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Yeah, at any time, if you actually want to get your hands on the profitable blogging system, there is a link, a first link in the description. If you also want to get your hands on how I'm writing these articles with AI, etc., like how to craft your own prompts that actually write like you, there is also a link that you can grab in the description. So thank you very much for tuning in today, and I talk to you tomorrow.